Alright everybody, welcome back to Sean's Garage. Today's going to be, I think, a two-part video. I'm going to be doing two things to the Malibu now that I've driven it. Got some miles on the motor, beat up on it a little bit on the street. I don't have a GoPro yet, but one of these days I'm going to get one. And so I don't have any in-car videos, but that'll be down the line. But today we're gonna work on, I'm gonna do a how-to one on the fast dual sync distributor, how to synchronize it or whatever, phase it or whatever to the right position. When I was installing it, I couldn't find a good video that explained that well or properly. So I'm gonna show how I accomplished it, and you guys can take it for what it is. And the other one, I'm gonna be lashing the valves since I put a few miles on it. So, you know, it's a fresh rebuild. I changed the oil already from the break-in oil to, I actually put break-in oil in twice. That's how I do it. So this is on the second oil change of break-in oil. And so I'm gonna lash the valves, and we're gonna be hopefully the what is it, the 34th, I think, of August. We're gonna go to our local track in Lapeer, and covering our local track in Lapeer, and see how she does. And but go ahead and enjoy the rest of the videos. You know, they'll probably be released probably within a day or two of each other. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I got the #1 cylinder up to top dead center. Verify it with the mark there. And both rockers are loose, and the piston's at top dead center. What I've got going here is I've got two sets of feeler gauges. All right, and they all, both, they're cheap ones from AutoZone. I don't see if you can see it. They only go up to 0.26. So you actually have to put two feeler gauges together to get 0.28, which is my exhaust valve lash. My intake is 26. So I've got the feeler gauge for that, but I have to add a feeler gauge to make up for the 28 on the exhaust. And this is a dead cold flash. I don't see doing a hot flash, because by the time you make it around to the other side of the engine's cold and everything's contracted. So your measurements will be off unless you start it up halfway through and all that. I think a cold lash is just fine. Everything's going to warm up and expand, you know. So what I have is two separate sets of feeler gauges. A go and a no-go is what I'm going for here. For the intake, which is, let me make sure I'm saying it right. The intake is 26. Intake is 0.26. So I have my 0.26 feeler gauge here. I'm doing it left-handed. Let me switch hands. It's a little stiff. It rides it. it just right. Might be slightly tight, but it'll be fine. It's the intake. Oop, you're out of frame. Here, let me show you again. Now I'm going to add the 01 or the 010 feeler gauge. That's going to make it 28, and I'm going to use that as my no-go on the intake. So now it won't go in there. So that's good. You have the go for 26 and the no-go with the 0100 added to it to make it a 28. Now the exhaust is a 28. So I'll just use these same two here and check the exhaust. Exhaust is a little, you know, it's still got a good drag. Intake might be tight, but I think it'll be fine. Intake runs cooler. And so that's 28 for a go. And then I put a 26 and it probably won't focus. I put a 26 and a, let's see, maybe there you can get it. No, a 26 and a 12 together to give me a no-go. So there, see, and it won't go. It's a no-go. So they're just right. And then I'll do that same process to 7 more cylinders. these are the tools required for this process. All right, there we have it. It's all back together. I filmed 2 episodes at the same time, so you may be getting information for both, you know, a little bit here and there on both videos. But there it is. Last thing I completed, which would be adjusting the rocker arms. Everything's together. Explained the no-go feeler gauge method, and I went over phasing the distributor with the LED lights, and discussed the interference issue I had in between the throttle body wiring harness and the distributor wiring harness. So check out both videos, and we'll see you next time. Fire this bad boy up.
Thank you.